What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dame the Gamer's YouTube channel. Man, listen, I am a NFL draft analyst with Bleach Report, as well as the host of the Locked On NFL Draft podcast. So football is life, and we're going to go over. This is my YouTube channel, my personal gaming YouTube channel, and if you know I love football, you know I love college football 25, and I'm looking forward to college football 26. Going to go over the trailer that they dropped a couple days ago. On tomorrow, of course, they will have the deep dive for Dynasty. This is kind of the gameplay deep dive and everything. Physics-based tackling. We've seen the clips of all the hard hits. Let's look into the deep dive here. The playbook expansion is going to be major to me, right? I feel like they're putting in 300 plus real coaches. Doesn't just mean they're head coaches. It means majority or more the possibility of having the assistant coaches. I think Bill Belichick and Coach Prime Sanders is not in this game, and that's fine. But you're looking at Rice's offense here and different things like that. Like, this is the type of fun stuff for those like myself. I create my own playbooks, right? And you see it, 2,800 extra plays or new plays, and then all these different play formations and offensive formations. Penn State's playbook being updated to what they ran in 2024. Remember the Tyler Warren snapping the ball, the Drew Aller, then running the seam route for a touchdown versus USC. I love that stuff, right? And drop down in the comments, guys. Let me know if you create your own playbook. If you're a guy that creates your own playbook, you want to do things your own way, or you play with these standard playbooks. I can't do the standard playbooks. It doesn't have enough variation and variety for me. Maybe this year changes, but I still like to create my own player types and everything. You got mega leggers, of course, coffin corner for the kickers, field flipper. Chip shot, those type of things, battering ram, and then you should see this play would have pissed me off personally if I'm playing it. That I have two. Let's roll that back real quick. Like, there's no way I'm going to be happy with the fact that either the computer or a user I'm playing against, a friend of mine, someone online, I have you dead to rights. And this is what we're doing. No. I would be pissed. I wouldn't rage quit. I don't rage quit. Often. Let me correct that. Often. But nonetheless, right? So you're going to get all these different player physical abilities. When guys get hot. I think this is Scott O'Gallagher. Shout to Scott O'Gallagher. We follow each other on Twitter and everything. And just dope dude. And his ability to, I think his experience with 2K, anybody that's played NBA 2K, guys have badges. And when they get hot in a game, certain badges kick in, right? So you have a Kyrie Irving, and Kyrie Irving has the best handle in the league. Yeah, listen, try guarding Kyrie Irving when he's hot on 2K. It's hard to do, right? So, but it's not easy to get for guys to get hot. It's the same thing with this whole, you got to have, I think, platinum tier to get to the Heisman tier aspect of everything. So you see this like dope throw from Garrett Nussmeier, one-hand catch by Nick Anderson, a transfer from Oklahoma. Here, just like I love how they're implementing things that really happens in real life. Thomas Castellanos, the BC quarterback transferred to Florida State, is like 5'10", right? He's not going to see everything the way a 6'5" quarterback is going to see it in terms of progressions and things of that. So being able to add the visual aspects and impacts is major, in my personal opinion. And you see it out of reach because he is a short quarterback amongst the tall trees of the offensive line. Wear and tear. Let's pause it right here. Wear and tear. I think most of us hate it, wear and tear. I run the ball a lot. Like, I'm not the cheesy spamming type of guy. I actually run the rock. But I think a big thing for me is that, I run the ball and I love to run the ball. But I do try to mix in my guys so my guys doesn't, like my players, my top running back doesn't get like hurt the entire time, right? But wear and tear was a little annoying, man. Like I would kind of look at, you think about running tempo and different things like that. It's like, come on, man. So wear and tear improvements, them showcasing the ability to edit some stuff. I do like this here, right? A guy quarterback gets hit big, rolling out. Gunnar Stockton, quarterback from Georgia, he's hurt, right? And he's physically hurt. He's on the ground, right? Not like seeing I played a game recently on Dynasty where my linebacker made a interception, a big hit and a fumble or whatnot. And he got hurt. He recumbled the fumble, got up and celebrated, but then he was out for the rest of the game. And I was like, well, how did that even happen, right? So now you see here, you can go down in the settings and customize, look like per position or position group, the sub strategy, all of that stuff, right? The wear and tear, just customizing the settings. And I think having that, like, again, some of us, and you let me know in the comments, guys, do you cut off wear and tear when you're running Dynasty? Some people do. Some people do not, right? So I think that's a big thing because you can turn it off, but you can then adjust the impact of whether it's a normal tackle, catch tackling, hit stick, cut stick, all that type of stuff. Man, I really appreciate what they were able to do here. The weather, I know this has been a conversation in the community about when it gets to the weather because of the fact of like everybody saw the Madden gameplay deep dive, and they showed the wild weather, like that wild shot of Josh Allen trying to throw in just a blizzard. But this is fine to me. I don't see where that's a problem. And they talk about how the fact that inclement weather can adjust, or inclement weather can impact wear and tear and injuries. And I think that makes a ton of sense. Guys, listen, how many times we see guys cut on slippery fields and tear ACL or just sprain something, tweak something. It's real life. So I appreciate them adding that. Love this little nugget here. He's grabbing his hamstring, things like that. And he's a mobile quarterback, undersized quarterback. I like that. I like these type of things. And I like what they have done and what they're going to do, right? So physics-based tackling, okay? Like just being able to, I'm telling you right now, I hate the way the tackling is on 25. I like this, right? Sound tackling. You can get the big hit. If you time it right, boom, you get the big hit, right? I like that. That's how it should be. If you miss, you miss. But I like the fact that it's physics-based. All right, new improved control mechanics, dynamic subs, with the wear and tear strategy, being able just like 2K. I'm telling you, Scott O'Gallagher, like a guy who was actually worked for 2K. If you play 2K, you could press on the D-pad coming out of transition between quarters, going from first to second to third to fourth, halftime, whatever. Instead of going to the menu, you could just hit I think it's right on the D-pad on 2K, and literally just change it, right? I take your starters out, whatever, and you just got to be quick with it, but you can do it. And I like the fact that this is going to be implemented in a football game. I hate having to pause and take guys out. See it right here, guys. You get to see right here as they're flipping through from the left tackle to the right tackle. Then I love this on the side. Look here on the right side. It shows the overall of the player that you're flipping through. All right, shows the wear and tear, right? You see the right guard, D. George Jr., all right, guard number 1, wear and tear, left arm. Right? You see his status is, instead of while everybody else is healthy, they have 5 green boxes. He has 3 big yellow boxes, and his overall has dropped to a 58. So I like that. You get to see those type of things. Same thing, going to the running backs. You see that. Receivers, right foot for Jay Phillips, left leg for slot receiver C. Hagan, right? Their overalls impacted. Status it looks bleak, looks a little grim there, right? So it's those type of things matter, and I love that. Trench work. This is something scouting the NFL draft, scouting prospects. I watch thousands of hours of film every single year, 365. This is my job full time, and this is what I love to do. I love football. I love video gaming, and I just wanted to bring this to you guys. So let's look at it here. You get the trench work, right? You see more real. Look at them part the red. I love that. Come on now. You know how many times I've watched film on big offensive linemen, man, and see these guys just get into the bodies of defenders and drive them. Look at the leg drive from Caden Proctor. Turning that guy, torquing that guy. I love it, right? Now you allow your running back to have a clear lane. Here, same thing, right? The guy's trying to secure a block. He's on his heels. This is what happens in real life, guys. You have the defensive defensive player driving the back. He can never get his feet set. He can never drop his hips and lower his and bend at his knees to anchor. Right? That was T.J. Parker, who's probably gonna be a top 10 pick for the 2026 NFL draft. And I love this implementation here, baby. Implement the stunts, the twists and stunts, things that we see in the NFL every day, in college football every single time you watch a game of film. This is necessary. Custom zones. I'm gonna be honest with you. I might do it. I might do it, guys. I might. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. There's a strong chance that I do custom zones. I gotta test it out first. I'm gonna get in the practice zone and test it out because like the one thing, and y'all tell me like I'll play on my middle linebacker. I'll play on my overhang or my nickel if it's a safety or a corner. I'll play with them. Just want to go back to the custom zones real quick. But yeah, I'll play with those guys. So you see you get to drop them deep in the zone. So I've been up 21 points and the team is no huddling trying to get back in. And I have guys, unless I back everybody off, because if you back everybody off, the computer's like, okay, great. I'll dump it down to one of my underneath options at 5 yards. They get 10 because everybody is backed off because you're trying to prevent deeper throws. And then they score by death by 1,000 cuts. I hate that crap. Like I hate it all together. So being able to adjust the zones and everything, stop some of this stuff that happens that the defense or the computer, especially the computer, will do to you. I do like that a lot. Being able to change that seam to flat, I love that, right? You know, now you have a guy playing what we call half man, right? In the scouting world and everything like that, when we're watching defensive backs and defenders in zone playing that high-low read. Look at this. I love this, man. This is good. This is real football, guys. So real football. You got the flats with the running back. You got a curl, right? Or curl or stop route by X, and he's playing half man. So he's taking that upfield throw away, and he's in position to trigger down, make a big hit. Stadium post. This is already a problem. Okay, if you got a young, inexperienced quarterback, this is already a problem on 25. Changing stuff, taking away icons. They already do that. Like I literally just played a game on 25 with in my dynasty with a freshman quarterback that's never played. And yes, I'm coming to the line of scrimmage early in that game, and I don't have my icons. So I'm just like, oh, okay. Like this is what we're doing. So it's, but it was all right. I was used to it. I got used to it quickly. But these are the type of things that makes the game fun because I've talked to many college prospects, guys. I interview guys, stuff like that. Again, I work for Bleacher Report. And I promise you, they'll tell you, man, certain stadiums is different, man. And NFL fans get mad at this. And the college fans stand up, beat your chest because you have the most raucous stadiums in football to me. I love the NFL, love NFL fans, but college football fans are built different. All right, they're just built different, guys. So here you like the fact of the stadium post and different things like that. The animations of taking away the meter for the field goal kick. So hey, listen, if you're like me, you sim it. I'm not gonna hey, don't hate on me. All right, let me know in the comments. Do you sim your kicks or do you actually kick your kicks? Because I miss everything outside of the you know what I'm saying? I miss majority of the stuff. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. So stadium post, adding that in. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm probably gonna sim it, but I'm gonna start practicing. All right, don't judge me in the comments. I'm gonna start practicing. I'm gonna start practicing my kicks so I can start hitting, some 30 footers, 40 footers. If it's not straight line dead on, I'm probably missing it. But nonetheless, guys, I think that the gameplay, a lot of people want to see more. I'm fine with it. I'm excited for it. And again, this was me getting over the hump of doing the first video to drop on this channel, man. I gotta change my name because YouTube said I can't change my name for the YouTube channel or anything like that. Basically for another 5 days, so I have to wait until probably like Friday to change it or whatever, Friday or Saturday. But nonetheless, guys, I will be back tomorrow with another video once they drop the deep dive video for I think it's Dynasty, right? And I think they just dropped some information, some more information on their blog. So listen, go ahead. Hopefully, I entertained you and you get a chance to have some fun with me on this channel and on this video, man. Go ahead, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, guys. Go ahead and show some love, support this channel because I have a lot more content coming with college football 26 getting ready to kick off.